Hey Saber fans, this is Gray Paladin, and we're here for a review of the Saberforge Desert Warrior. Dimensions from the top of the emitter to the bottom of the pommel. This has a length of 12.5 inches. It has a grip diameter of 1.4 inches. At the emitter, it's 2.2 inches. And it has a blade depth of 2.1 inches from the top here all the way down to this ridge here. There is no resonance chamber because the pommel goes right up to the speaker. And if you saw in the unboxing video, the speaker was actually vibrating against the pommel here, making a very terrible noise. So from one of the suggestions of one of the subscribers, I did add some timing shims here, gave it a little bit more distance from the speaker, and now it works just fine without any of that vibration going on. And this is a pretty heavy saber, weighs in at 1 pound 4 ounces. So one thing interesting about this particular saber are the tassels that are connected to the pommel there. There are two, each having 8 beads and 3 teeth. Not sure what teeth these are of. Maybe a Tuscan Raiders perhaps, or a dewback or some type of animal in the desert there. And then you got this brown string that's kind of woven all the way through with these wooden beads. There's the teeth. They look like incisors. They could possibly be claws too. And then it goes all the way to the end there where it's tied off. And these are both tied on either end, so these can't slide out. This is a very unique pommel. If you notice, it's got this kind of thin portion here and to the heavy, not teardrop, but almost like a bell shape here. And then there are holes going around to give you your venting for the sound. All right, there's a CoverTech wheel there. And I think the most interesting part of the saber is this leather wrap. If you see there, you've got some engraving there along the side. Symmetrical. You have the same thing on the opposite side. And then it's laced together. And the most wraps that you see are kind of wrapped around. This is one piece that's been laced together on the back and tightened. So I do like that feature. That's really nice. The switch section has this elevated kind of box here. This kill key did not come with the saber. I actually had this with a different saber, and I added it on there just because I thought it fit very well. Just the style of that really goes along with the general vibe of the hilt, along with the engravings there. And once I pull the kill key, you'll see how the it's not plastic. It's like a thick kind of rubber fibrous material. It has a green illuminated 12mm switch. Oh, by the way, this raised box here, it doesn't really get in the way too much, but more on that later. Saberforge does classify this as a thin neck, even though it's quite thick there. But when you have this really wide kind of UFO saucer type emitter, this appears much more thin. And then this is the blade plug that it came with, which I think suits the saber very well. Pretty wide, hefty saber, but it feels really good. I like it a lot. The choke point here is not a good place to hold for spinning the saber, I have to admit. It's not sharp, but these edges, you know, I mean, there's a noticeable edge there. And as a result, with the emitter being so thick and wide there, it doesn't really spin very well at that point. I found that the best point of contact for spinning or one-handed wielding is going to be right here, just above the switch section and below the emitter. So that's the best place to grip when you're doing a spin. And while you are spinning, these tassels do kind of flip and twirl about. And you kind of hear the the teeth clanging there. Does it get in the way? Maybe a little bit, but I mean, it's such a cool feature. I don't mind it too much. And if you really kind of getting the saber in there, these whip around enough where they don't really get in your way. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the kill key here.
Saberforge gunmetal.
And here's the kill key that I was telling you about. It looks like a tooth. And I feel like that matches and blends very well with the teeth and just the overall vibe and feel down here. So this kill key is a good addition to this saber. So this is a veteran tier soundboard sabercore. Has 3 fonts: Crimson, Gunmetal, and Viridian. Fired up with just 1 press. Now, if you want to make adjustments to the saber, again, this is my first veteran tier saber, and I feel like it's very quick and easy to learn and figure out. And it's not necessarily customizable, but you can adjust it to how you'd like it to be, which you don't really see with a lot of basic sabers. They have an onboard menu to help you make these adjustments. All you have to do is press and hold.
Main menu. Select optical frequency 1.
So you get into your main menu and you have 3 optical frequencies, which is going to be your stable blade,
2,
a slow pulse,
3,
and a faster pulse,
4,
a very rapid pulse. I guess this could be considered a flicker now.
5,
Or that's a flicker, sorry. It's very, very fast.
1.
And then you're back to your stable. To confirm, just press and hold.
Select sound intensity low.
Now you have low, loud, and mute.
High. Muted. Low.
Press and hold to confirm.
Select impact sensitivity 1,
You have 9 impact sensitivities.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I like mine on 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Press and hold to confirm.
Select motion sensitivity 1,
You
2,
have 9 motion sensitivities.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm going to go with 7.
All settings saved.
So right now we are on gunmetal. This is going to be kind of difficult to swing around with the tassels here, so I'm just going to go ahead and hold this here so it's not disturbing us. This does not have flash on clash or flicker. 1 press for your blaster deflect. Hold for 1 second and release for your lockup. And then press again to end. And then press and hold to power off. Now I do 1 short press, and then that'll allow me to change my font.
Saberforge Viridian.
And then press and hold to confirm.
Saberforge Viridian.
And fire up.
Saberforge Crimson. Saberforge Crimson.
And what's nice here is I had already set this to a fast flicker, and it did save that setting. So all in all, I do like this hilt and this saber very much. The electronics, I think, are, you know, pretty basic. I think for a hilt like this, it's worthy of having, you know, smooth swing and a lot more features than what the sabercore is offering. So in a future video down the road, expect me to release another video with this saber upgraded with NeoPixel and all the good fun stuff that a saber should have. But I hope you enjoyed this review of the Saberforge Desert Warrior. Feel free to comment down below, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and may the Force be with you.